Hey YouTube, before we get started today, I just really wanted to tell you about how excited I am about this fortress here. Just everything about it, all the little dwarves in there, just the entire idea behind it. I'm really excited about it. And so I've been drawing little pictures just of things in the fortress. You can see in the background right now, in fact, I have a picture of Delersholid drawn. That is the top portion with some glum prong trees and other dead trees in the background and a little waterfall on the bridge there. And I've got some other pictures I'll just throw up here real quick. You could pause the video if you're interested in seeing them. I've got the old dead beat there. Then I actually have pictures of Kivish and Ingas here. That was before I knew they had died. Got a picture of some goblins here. This is that second siege. Here's that Cyclops that we caught. Verano Fakaki Kite Tavivi, of course. Rolls right off the tongue. You can see he's got his broken arm there. Nemo Pelt Oranges, the Pair of Dales. And also I drew up a little crest here for the first conquerors. That's kind of like their icon. Those runes there mean light and darkness, or law and chaos. I don't know, one of those two. Anyways, I just figured I'd share these doodles with you. Maybe you get a kick out of them. Also, I know a lot of people watch these videos with them windowed down and just kind of listen to it while they're doing other things. So that's why from now on I'll be playing this sound effect here. And if you hear that sound effect while you have it windowed down, that means I put up a picture on the screen that I haven't already showed you in one of these pictures right here. So you could always window it up, take a look if you want, or it'll usually end up on my DeviantArt page there. I'll put a link for that down in the description below. Also, I'd like to share the opportunity with you, YouTube. I really have always enjoyed seeing people be creative. And if any of you want to share your artwork with me, something about Delersholid here, I would be happy to put it in this video and just kind of up at the beginning or something like that. I would love to work it in some way. Feel inspired, YouTube, because this fortress, it's going places. Anyways, that's enough of that crap. Let's get on with the video. Hello YouTube, and welcome back, once again, to Delersholid. Now I have the game paused at the moment, because things are going to be moving pretty quick here right from the start, in terms of little Moses, who's still stuck outside anyways. Last episode was so goddamn traumatizing to me I can't even put it into words. Kivish, we lost goddamn Kivish, I'm so pissed, and Ingas, mind you, which is awful. I'm not sure how much more of this stuff out here can actually come back to life. There is a zombie alive in this north hall right at the moment. Now, I'm not sure how to get Moses inside. Most of the zombies that were up top have been caught in cage traps or were slaughtered underneath. There are no zombies in the fort. Everything is locked up at the moment. I'm thinking for little Moses here that if I can get this bottom gate here opened up, this gate right here, if I can open this up and then he just crawls right through here, then I can just close it right up behind him. And after he gets in this hall, he's absolutely fine. Plus, I do have these doors at the end that if worse comes to worse, I could lock them. I don't want to lose Moses, man. If he gets into the fort too, he's getting a nickname. He's going to become someone. Hold the lever. Do that now. If Moses is crawling up north here, as soon as he gets around this corner, there are a couple zombies over here that will probably see him and go slither in his way. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Really hoping that doesn't happen. Oh shit, that is exactly the way he's going. I don't want the babe to die, man. Okay, there's something going his way. It is a lower left arm. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this door is unlocked over here. Shit. That's probably why that stupid arm was going that way. I don't know, it's kind of a grabbing at straws at this point, but I think maybe if I unlock this door, maybe the zombie will go that way? I don't know, I guess we'll see. Nope, still going towards the babe. Shit, ass. Nope, zombie has spotted the babe. Oh. Moses is gone. Poor little fella did not even stand a chance. Alright, let's make sure this gate doesn't open now. That's gonna be another memorial slab. Okay, so we're down one more dwarf. Now, before I did anything with this episode, before I even recorded here, I got everything back in order in terms of our dwarves. The whole caste system, our army, all that stuff. As much order as we can put it in anyways. Oh shit, I just realized a couple of these corpses, including Kivish, can reanimate right now. Anyways, okay, before we even get concerned with that, let me explain a couple things. Our fortress, down now to 53 dwarves, 12 of which are children. So that means we have 41 usable dwarves, 10 of whom are in First Conquerors. That's going to be our only military at the moment. Now, they have no jobs, like I had stated earlier, except to haul things around, just to get things in order, put things where they need to be, that sort of stuff. All the other tasks have at least a few dwarves in them, just to keep them up. We need to make a ton ton of memorial slabs now. I did have a decent stockpile left, but we're gonna need way more than this even, I think. So I've got dwarves doing that, making new slabs, engraving slabs. Now the next thing we have to worry about is these couple of corpses, which can come back. And because last episode we lost 4 nicknamed dwarves, which is goddamn devastating to me, I'm gonna be really keeping an eye out for dwarves who stand out from the others and trying to award nicknames and such. For instance, we have Delersholid here. This is that dwarf that ran into that hall to fight with those zombies last time. The one with the impressive list of kills here. 3 goblins, 4 zombie goblins, 3 zombie dwarves, a zombie water buffalo bull. Yeah, she is a pro. Delersholid is now the head of my military. She has become the Lord Captain, and I think I should give her some sort of a nickname too for being so brave in this fighting here. What kind of nickname should you have? She personally sees the attainment and preservation of knowledge as an offensive enterprise engaged in by only arrogant fools. She values romance and does not respect the law. Wow, she's just as surly as a lady dwarf can get. Well, she does not respect the law, yet she has made herself to the top of my military. She is covered with scars. Nothing's really jumping out at me except that she seems like an angry dwarf who loves to fight and does not respect the law. So her name will be Delersholid the Razorback. Or how about just Razorback? Delersholid Razorback Ralaknomal, the Lord Captain. I've also given a nickname to the dwarf who created Asteshtulan there, Vabuk. We've called him the Mace Father. Vabuk the Mace Father, because truly that is a great artifact. As for other nicknamed dwarves, we still have Dusum the Deadbeat, who has been promoted to become Fort Hammerer. He's also second in command of the First Conquerors now. He's not as skilled as Delersholid, and his list of kills is not quite as impressive, but he is still a skilled dwarf nonetheless. Plus, he seems like a rather cruel dwarf, leaving his son to crawl about the fortress ignored, so I figured he'd make a great hammerer. And of course, we have little baby beard here, Odam, just playing make-believe in one of the halls over here, off by himself. Seems to be doing fine. I don't feel like telling you about it, he says. It's a bit of his guarded personality showing right there. Now then, these corpses over here. One of my military dwarves and, of course, old leader Kivish. So, I don't know if I want anybody even fighting them. I'm gonna lock these doors. Locked, and what the hell? Better safe than sorry, I'm going to even close up the gate. Pull this lever. And you know what? What the hell? I'm even going to do that on the other side as well. And here is where we will stand. Just locked up in our fort here. No access to the above ground whatsoever. My dwarves are not going to see sun for quite some time, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. We've got to just recoup down here. Kind of spend some time picking up all this damn mess out here. What a mess. Ugh, Kivish has reanimated. Maybe we can put him out of his misery just by pulling this bridge and smushing him up. Did I get him? Yeah, that got him. Huh. Okay, so we took care of old Kivish. He could finally lay in the halls of his fathers. Hey, where'd that head go? Oh, Gekutsalor, here it is. Okay, I thought I had left. Gekutsalor Ithilmigra Mukar. Quite a long name. I still have some vague hope that the merchants will arrive, remembering our awesome trading from last year, and perhaps bringing with them an entire squad of dwarves that will come in and just mow down all of these zombies. I don't know how likely that is. I'm gonna say fairly unlikely actually, but who knows? It's nice to dream. Alright, the Tamed Demon, I'm gonna retire that for now. The Tamed Demon Tavern is now closed. Had a very short life, yes. I mean, in our current state, we could not host any visitors whatsoever. And if we did, then I don't think they'd survive. And we don't want that. So I'm just gonna close down the tavern for now. We'll get it back up and running in the future after everything kind of settles down. We must have a ridiculous amount of gold crafts at this point. Whole bunch of shit in these boxes here. Christ. Can we maybe like dump out all this garbage here? Why are we keeping all this beat up shit over here? I don't know. I mean, that is a ton of gold stuff in there. Wow, we have a lot of gold crafts and a lot of just tattered clothing thrown in with it. People, if you don't want to wear it, no one else is going to want to wear it. Just throw it out. And you know what I would like to get eyes on right now is goddamn Asteshtulan was held by the Lord Captain when he was flung out of the gates here and killed by zombies earlier. I'm hoping it's not left out here because I've seen those Kias, the zombie Kias even, fly away with things. And if that thing gets stolen, I swear on my life, I'll explode. Well, it says that Delersholid the Razorback is currently equipped with Asteshtulan. Oh, also as a side note, I have her equipped with Einal Ning as well. That's the iron greaves that we had forged as an artifact quite some time ago. So let's take a look at the Lord Captain. Well, she is wearing Einal Ning and does not appear to have Asteshtulan with her. Well, that's disconcerting. If she doesn't have it, then where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Right outside our front gates. Well, no way in hell I'm going out there yet. We'll just have to hope nobody takes that thing. I'm not gonna risk my dwarves. Some migrants have arrived. Bitch. That is an ugly thing. They're up in the very top left corner at the top of this hill. Oh, that would be great to get those guys down in the fort. Now, let's see. If I open up this gate here, I've got a feeling that they'd be scared off by Kekutsalor's head, which is right here. The thing does not move that fast, which is good. If I open up this bottom gate here, then they would just travel along the river and then go across this bridge here, but there is in fact a lower left arm in the way, which would slow them down if they did manage to bypass Kekutsalor over here. This bottom right passage is just out of the question because they have to travel across this entire battlefield and then get every zombie along the way. I guess it's gonna have to be a top left one. Oh shit, okay, there is a zombie down in our tunnel too that I had forgotten about. Ingiz's right upper arm. Oh man, I want these migrants, I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this bridge over here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can use that tactic I had used before where I make a bunch of little burrows just along the sides and I can kind of maybe guide them down and around where all this shit is here. Like if I made a burrow up against this river here, which it does not appear that there is anything down here at the moment. Checking the slope as I go up to make sure there's nothing in the way. Oh shit, there is something in the way. Kekutsalor's body has wandered up here. Ospaslungo. Okay, so that's not going to be a great idea. Unless they have a woodcutter with them who can cut down a tree that can build a bridge across the river. My god, that's getting complicated though. I guess I'm just going to make a little burrow right over here. Right like this. Then hopefully they'll kind of just follow along the top of this map here over to that little burrow and not get the attention of Kekutsalor over here. Okay, they all appear to be heading over to this burrow that I made. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of these migrants. Now just to get them to my damn fort without dying. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 dwarves, which would be amazing if I can get them to the fort. Let's see, what's this guy? Please be a woodcutter, a carpenter. See, if one of these guys has an axe, nothing that they could use. YouTube, this sucks. Okay, so all that is down in that tunnel right now is a left lower arm or some such nonsense. That's not something I was ever afraid of before. I think I've gotten a little delicate. Maybe I can just, I'm just gonna open up this gate. I'm gonna have my dudes go in there and kill this stupid arm, because it's just an arm after all. All of you first conquerors, get over here. If we can clear out this top left tunnel here, then I can have my migrants go kind of like a back here and then around the back, perhaps. And then just kind of creep in through this door here. I can't imagine they would have any trouble taking out a single arm. Okay, migrants are still safe up top there. Zombie arm is coming down the hall. Okay, I'm gonna have all my guys go down there and kill it because it's just an arm. Okay, it is dead. It's not permanently dead yet. It's not mangled. But that shouldn't be a problem, right? It's just an arm. That's all it is. I am going to erase this burrow and remake a burrow. I'll do it up on this little flat spot right here. So they'll have that building in between them and that ogre head. Okay, they're all headed that way. Good dwarves, good dwarves. There you go. Take that little reindeer with you. Interrupted by combat. What kind of combat are you? What are you talking about? What are you fighting? Shouldn't be fighting much. Who is this zombie? Einef? When the hell did this happen? Okay, so apparently a zombie came to life in the main entrance there, came down the tunnels, and started fighting with an artisan. Oh, who beat the shit out of her with its crutch. Good job, Degel. Degel is not in our military, yet he has managed to get himself quite a list of kills. Wow, he must have been our military at some point. Ability to stand lost. Right foot is gone. Okay, so yeah, he must have been in the military during that first siege there, and then was just severely wounded. Wow. Well, good on you, buddy. Mind you, this zombie is not mangled. God, that's so lame. I'm gonna have my warriors go here, on top of this zombie. There are so many things in the fortress right now that have to be dumped away. I can't imagine that they're gonna be able to get to that corpse real quick. So I'm just gonna position my squad on top of it for when it does come back. But that's not important right now. I have to get back to these migrants. So, migrants. They're all up here now, up in this little burrow. Except for this reindeer, which is moving very slow. I think it's a reindeer anyways. I can't imagine what else it would be. Yeah, reindeer calf. Okay, so I'm going to move him a little bit closer now. I'm going to erase this burrow right here. And I'm going to put all you guys right here. Here they are. All the migrants are behind this tunnel here right now. The only thing that's going to screw this up is if they get panicked by the head and go running off. All they have to do is get around this corner and then down into the fort, and they should be golden. You know, I was just thinking to myself, another thing that could really screw this up is if, when I open up this door, all of the zombies go screaming off towards this door here. And there are a considerable amount more than there were down around this battlefield area here. I would hate for that to happen because they move so fast. Maybe I will open up this door here and just see how those zombies act. It's in the other direction than the migrants. So if they do start going off this way, then that'd be great. Oh shit. I think that head spotted the reindeer. It seems to be heading upwards now. I'm gonna get rid of this burrow here and make another burrow right here. Just on the opposite side of this tunnel than where the ogre is. Go ahead, guys. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go ahead. Okay, so they are out of sight of the ogre right now, and it appears to be rounding that corner on its way towards the dwarves. They are right there though. Maybe I'll just unlock this door and just tell them to go straight in. As soon as they get in that door, they move pretty quick. As soon as they get in that door, I can just lock it up behind them. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unlock this door right here. Now, in theory, my migrants there will travel down into the tunnel in order to get to the burrow. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna double check that all of these doors are nice and unlocked for them. Unlocked. Everything is unlocked. Whew. Okay. Ready, YouTube? Let's do this. Go ahead, migrants. Okay, we are through the door. Keep going. Get through the door. Zombies are coming. Okay. Reindeer is going to be stuck outside, unfortunately, because all the migrants are in, and I don't give a shit about a reindeer. Oh, thank God. The reindeer is fighting with, well, I'm just gonna watch this reindeer here. Reindeer is fighting with a zombie and was killed, and is still being killed. Okay, he was killed. Mangled even, so no more worries about that. This head seems to be interested in this area over here. Maybe if he keeps wandering around here, he'll eventually get caught in one of these cage traps. Oh, thank God. So 9 new migrants. We're back up to 62, which is still such a low number compared to the 90s, which we had before. Okay, everyone's been sorted out with their new tasks, and you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I think everything is fairly well covered for the amount of dwarves that we have. I really did not think we'd have any more migrants come. We still do have that issue with this corpse up here. I'm just gonna have them sit out here by this corpse, and hopefully they can mangle it next time. I really wish I could turn corpse mangling into a duty. Oh, looks like it came back. No, it looks like it came back and then was put down immediately. It is still just mutilated though. What is the difference, by the way? Man, there is just zombies all over the place outside. Crawling around our walls. There's a duck crawling around outside the wall there. It looks to be crawling, but it's also like at the top of the wall there. I'm not sure what its deal is. What is that? Is a goblin zombie up on the roof? Bunch of teeth again. Well, I suppose I could turn off the burrow. It's not necessary now that everything is locked up. Well, guess I should get to work engraving some of those memorial slabs. Holy shit, that is a lot I've got to make. That's 41 I have to make. That is ridiculous. Alright, well, it's not gonna get done if I don't do it, so. Whoa, what is this now, huh? Stradno, Smunstus. Oh, I couldn't even begin to pronounce that. Okay, there is a zombie goblin up here, just kind of waltzing around in our main hallway. I just unpaused it for a second on accident. Oh my God, why is this door unlocked? I'm the dumbest person that has ever existed, YouTube. Okay, so this door is just unlocked, so there's zombies just kind of waltzing in. Unfortunately, I was able to lock it before that one came in. Is there anything else in this area here? There shouldn't be anything in here. Okay, luckily the first conquerors are nearby. I'm gonna have them just march up here and kill this zombie. It shouldn't be a problem. Alright, ready? Unpaused. Right now. Okay, are they fighting with it? They killed it. They have killed it. Alright, does not look like this Stradno character was able to get any good hits in. No issues. Good. Now, I had briefly considered making some sort of a little shrine or something like that to Kivish, or even our brave wanderer Ingiz. Yeah, I really think we have bigger things that we should be dealing with right now. I don't think this memorial hall is going to be permanent either. At some point when we get down to the other fortress, we're not going to want to keep all these memorial slabs up in this little area here just kind of forgotten. We're going to need to make some sort of a new large area for them, but that's still a ways off. Oh boy, the hand of Delersholid has just withdrawn from society. Oh, I'm sure nothing bad's gonna come of this. I don't want to lose the hand. Come on, man. Oh, looks like he's claiming a workshop. All right, so he just canceled out all those memorial slabs that were being engraved. Fantastic. He's grabbed some metal ore. Still going. Now he's got some gold bars. Very interesting. Now he's got some sort of a cloth. Okay. Astesh the hand has begun his mysterious construction. Fantastic. Curious to see what the hand comes out with. Boy, I guess I got pretty darn lucky when I spotted that goblin up in that hall. I didn't see that it was fighting or anything like that. I just happened to glance up here and it was here. Alright, let's get down to business with this freaking fortress over here. It's been way too long before we've made any reasonable progress on it. The Hand of Delersholid has created Fetush Nish, a sphalerite mug. Okay, alright. It could be cooler than it sounds. Let's take a look. The Purge of Trades. This is a sphalerite mug. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with Nemo Pell Oranges, the pair of Dale's Forest Titan silk, and encircled with bands of round sphalerite cabicons and gold. Well, fairly standard, I suppose. Nothing too exciting there. Very cool. Good job, Hand. Oh, this guy here has INF. Oh, what the hell? And he also appears to be wearing a gold crown. Awful entitled over here, Christ's sake. Here, okay, so he's got that corpse. I'm gonna move my squad down to the trash level as well, just so if there are any problems on the way, hopefully they'll encounter it. Okay, carrying that carcass. My squad's coming up right behind him. Okay, now INF is in that garbage pile there. I'm gonna get these doors locked up and pull this lever so we can finally deal with her. First Conquerors, you did a bang up job. You can all go home. Now it's all been crushed. INF has been taken care of. Good. Back to work. Okay, looks like we put the final touches on this level of the Fortress Cavern. Finally. So we could take it another level down. We're getting there, YouTube. There we go. Taking it one more level down. A little bit wider, yet again. Get to it, dwarves. And now, if we take a look over here, we have 4 children playing in the stockpile. One of those children is Odom, the baby beard. Well, that's interesting. It's good to see that he's making some friends in the fortress here. They seem to be all circled around this pigtail vest. I wonder what significance it holds for them. Ugh, one of the tunnelers was found dead in the hospital here. That's a shame. I thought the other guy actually looked worse than he did, too. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to make another memorial slab for him. In the meantime... Oh, wait, whoa, what the shit? A iron chain leggings has been misplaced. No doubt Vaba corroders to coast. Ghostly Lord Captain is to blame. What does that mean? He just, like, what, took the thing? Vabak, you bastard. I actually don't even care. Whatever. Misplace it all you want. I don't care. The ghostly Ravenhammer has risen, is haunting the fortress. Okay, we're gonna have to start putting down those goddamn memorial slabs. In the meantime, First Conquerors, get to the hospital. You're on corpse watch. Okay, those are all the slabs we have so far. Almost filling our memorial hall to 75%. Starting to run out of space. Nope, the outpost liaison and the caravan has arrived. Where's all your guards? You're probably gonna need them. Here's an axe dwarf. I'm gonna watch him while he comes down the hill here, just to see what happens exactly. Oh, it's gonna be ugly. Oh, looks like the axe dwarf is fighting with Gekutsalor right now. Not taking any damage from Gekutsalor. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now. They're both like laying on the ground right now, and they can't seem to do anything to each other. A spear dwarf has joined his axe dwarf brother in fighting Gekutsalor, as well as a mace dwarf. In that fighting before, I didn't see that Gekutsalor was doing anything to my dwarf, so I don't know why I lost so many dwarves against him. Maybe it was reanimating zombies around them that were fighting them, and that's what was doing it. Can they kill Gekutsalor? That would be so exciting if they could. Another swords dwarf has joined them. Oh, somebody cut off his ear. More dwarves. We need more dwarves. Yeah, I really don't think they can kill Gekutsalor. It must just be one of those immortal things. Well, keep at it, I suppose. Maybe they'll kill him eventually. Maybe I could manage to unlock this door for a second to at least get the outpost liaison down here. I'd like to have a chat with him, just to see if anything interesting has happened in the world, anything like that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up this little bridge right here, go to the top of these stairs, and I'm gonna unlock this door. Boop, just like that. I assume a bunch of these zombies are gonna come running over this way too. Hopefully the outpost liaison can make his way down. Oh, the swords dwarf is engaged with a zombie. A swords dwarf is just charging and he's going after all these zombies here. Killed 1, 2, 3. Outpost liaison just ran down. This guy over here is getting swarmed by ravens. Okay, they have handled all the zombies that just came to this door here. The outpost liaison got down into the fort, and we're looking good. I'm gonna keep that gate open. Hopefully more zombies kind of file in towards that way, and these warriors are able to take them out. I mean, how could we ever defeat Gekutsalor unless we get it stuck in a trap? That's a very annoying bug, I think. I'm gonna call that a bug, too, just because I can't imagine that's intended. We do also have a couple of goblins stuck up in these halls here. Maybe I'll just open up those main gates there, and hopefully they'll just wander out up towards that top gate and encounter those military dwarves. Cancels seek infant inaccessible. Who's your infant? Moses, the one who died outside there. His upper body is gone. I have to assume he's dead anyways. Oh, okay, I unlocked those bridges there. Now there's just a swarm of zombies coming up to the north here, fighting with a swords dwarf who killed one of them and killed the other one. Oh, Okay, so the outpost liaison's blabbing about something. Oh, yes. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. You have any dwarves to recommend for elevation? I can scarcely believe this good news. I have some recommendations. I actually have no idea who the hell would be a great baron for this fortress. The Hand of Delersholid's been around for a while. Plus, he just made the artifact. A fairly plain artifact, mind you, but an artifact nonetheless. Well, you know what? Moral, our mayor here, the one who's currently talking with the outpost liaison, they've been electing him mayor since the very beginning. He's been fairly lucky. I think that's who I'm gonna make the baron. This is the guy who keeps demanding catapult parts. That's who I'll recommend. Moral. The world is the same as ever. That's always good to see. In other news, Muffcat the Dirtbeard cancels Seek Infant Inaccessible. The infant that Muffcat is seeking is actually little Moses who had died quite some time ago and just laying out in the road here. That's actually sad. Let's check on old Cutzlore here. No change whatsoever. I'm starting to get a little bit worried that these military dwarves up here will not stop fighting Cutzlore even when the caravan leaves. So Muffcat the Dirtbeard here, the one who's trying desperately to seek her son who died, is just waiting at the door here at the very edge of the burrow. Oh my god, that's horrible. She just wants to get out there to find her dead son. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you go out there. I know it kind of sucks. Well, other than Cutzlore over here, we don't seem to have any other real threats in the way of zombies on the map at the moment. Actually, most of the stuff over here that the Sword Dwarf has killed is not mangled and can come back at a moment's notice. I was thinking about letting Muffcat out there to get to her son, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. Now, I look at this dwarf here, right? His name is, he's one of the first conquerors. Kivish is his name. And I look at his gods, right? And there's this god, Ital here, a male dwarf associated with balance. Normally all it says is what they look like and what spheres that they are related with. But in this one, in the late autumn of 1011, which is last year in this fort here, Ital destroyed the masterful microclient amulet created by Logum Helm Inc. for the Bloody Conqueror at Steelclutches, the grim fortress of conquerors, in the mid-spring of 1011, by melting at Steelclutches, the grim fortress of conquerors. What the hell does that mean? Did this god just reach down and melt an amulet for some reason? What would that reason be? What does that even mean? I don't remember seeing any sort of a message or anything about that. That's a very odd thing. If anybody has any idea what that means, please give me a shout out, because that's just bizarre. Was there a god actually here at the fortress, gracing us with their presence? Why did they destroy that amulet? They're the god of balance. Maybe it set things back into balance somehow? I should finish putting down the rest of these memorial slabs here. There we are. We've rounded the corner and are closing the gap until the memorial hall is completely filled. I'm trying to think about what we could possibly do about this stupid ogre head. I don't know that there's much, honestly. I guess we'll have to see what happens when these merchants leave, if all these warriors will just kind of leave the head alone and go off back to their home or what. Okay, I'll tell you what, there's not anything too awful on the map right now, so I'm gonna turn off the burrow, because there's nothing bad. There's some groundhogs, that's it. There's his head, but that's up behind this place here, so I'm really not too concerned about it. Okay, I'm gonna lock this door, and I'll just have him coming out from down here. How about? That shouldn't be a problem, and I'm curious to see what this Muffcat does exactly. Oh, and by the way, I know I turned off the burrow right now. If shit goes down in any manner whatsoever, I'm running back inside and locking the gates. I'm tired of messing around with this shit out here. Okay, Moses was just found dead. Alright, I'm gonna move my first conquerors up to this region here where all these mutilated corpses are, because they're still gonna be coming back to life from time to time, I think. Oh, they're fighting a duck over here, and I believe they've killed it. It is dead. Oh, someone has spotted a hand up in one of these trees. Oh, it looks like somebody scaled the tree and killed the thing, and now he can't find his way down. Good, so let's cut down the freaking tree before he dies, huh? What's up with that? Why can they climb up trees but not down? It's very irritating. Someone please cut down this tree real quick. The leader of our military, he's stuck in a tree. Alright, what happened to that Muffcat there? Would you forget about the whole looking for your son thing there? I feel so good. Okay. Well, easy come, easy go, I suppose. Okay, someone's cutting down this tree, thankfully. Watches Deleric falls into the goddamn water or something like that. Lands on her head, snaps her neck, some dumb shit like that. Here comes the woods dwarf. Thank you. Okay, no big problem. Well, looks like the merchants are leaving. Let's see what they do. Wagon is departing, a wagon is departing. Yeah, another wagon is departing. They must have had a lot of stuff with them this time. Unfortunately, I was not able to see any of it because of, this whole mess that's just everywhere. Does not look like these military dwarves have any idea of leaving whatsoever. Let's see, maybe they'll go after these wagons are off the map. Nope. Well, that's goddamn annoying, I'll tell ya. I don't even know what I could do to solve that. The only thing I could think to do is to build some sort of a long staircase up, and then have like a piece of flooring or something that falls and crushes Gekutslor, which is just ridiculous. I don't want to have to do that. So I mean, like, are these guys just gonna end up dying or something? There's a bunch of merchants and warriors here. I don't know. Maybe my guys can kill it. I don't really know what else I could do. I'm gonna have them come up here and try to kill the thing, and if it doesn't work out, then I can always have them run back down to the burrow. Yeah, there really just must be no way to kill this thing. It really does suck. Alright, I gotta turn this burrow back on now, which really sucks because it's gonna stop all my guys from doing work out here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Everyone back down to the fort, and I guess the hope at the moment would be that all of these military dwarves that came with the merchants eventually die. Please tell me somebody grabbed Asteshulon. Oh yes. Okay, so Delair is in possession of Asteshulon now. Very cool. This is gonna bother me out here, this whole perpetual fighting thing. But for now, we're not gonna worry too much about it. So we can just lock ourselves back up inside and not worry about anything up top here. Oh, this dwarf seems to be in a pretty pissy mood right now. I don't know why. That's Todd, the artisan. What's wrong, buddy? Her nose is mangled beyond recognition. Well, that'd put anyone in a bad mood, I would think. You don't really have a lot of stuff to gripe about, I don't think, dude. Some migrants have arrived, despite the danger. Wowee, that is something. 2 migrant waves this episode. Well, let's see how many we have. Hey, would it kill someone to bring a freaking boar already? For God's sake. Hey, not too bad. We're up to 68 dwarves now. Everyone has their tasks assigned already, and they're off to work. Fantastic. Oh, things have gone downhill over here by Gekutslor. Looks like a reanimated dwarf has moved in and is just mowing down these fighters. Well, oh boy, not much I could do about that, I don't think. I'm just gonna let nature take its course and pretend like I didn't see anything. Here we go. Here we are. Just look over here. Close up the main gates. There we are. Well, YouTube, looks like I'm gonna have to be wrapping this episode up for the time being. I don't feel like there were any gigantic events this time around, which kind of stinks, but there were a lot of little things that went on. Gekutslor up here, and can't forget the fact that we've officially become a barony, which is pretty darn exciting. Oh boy. Just taking a look up here at Gekutslor, it looks like all of those dwarves were killed, and there are now a couple of zombie dwarves kind of rushing down this way. Yeah, I've got to pause. We're gonna wait and see what they do next time, I think. Anywho, Memorial Hall's filling up. We got 2 migrant waves. That's always a good thing. We have just 2 more levels left of the Fortress Cavern to carve out. Okay. I've said it a million times, but next episode, that is the episode I'm just going to focus on this place. I'm not going to worry about anything else. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this next episode. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna dig out the rest of this place. Of course, I guess it doesn't matter how many times I say it. I don't know what's gonna happen next episode. But that's the fun part, YouTube. You and I will find out together, won't we? As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time, YouTube. But until then,